Alright, we're going to be watching Stream, who's playing Mercy on Surava. This is Bronze 3 on console. So, I did a review last night, unfortunately for the wrong Mercy in this game. I did it for a Hood instead of Stream. Apologize for that, but the good news is that most of the content there is relevant to you as well. Because these are very common mistakes that Mercies make early on, and I think Mercy play in general is very similar, right? The three things you want to focus on are, number one, who should I be beaming right now? Number two, what is the type of beaming I should be using, blue beam versus yellow beam? And number three, my general positioning to make sure that I can stay alive and also react to whatever's going on in the fight. So I'm not going to do any other intro because we've already seen this game. We're going to just see it from the other perspective, and we're going to walk through some fights. So for starts here, we're going to go in, right, popping straight to the beginning. This is a mistake right now. Like this little thing, like where you float up here, you could have eaten a ton of spam and just died right now. So that's something to note. It's like you have to be very careful with your mechanics and very careful about your movement. There's no reason for you to fly deep in here. You could just play it out here, right? Sat, beam people down, and perfectly fine. Or if you are going to fly in, aim for the corner instead of being in the middle of the room. That's number one. Number two is we're going to watch your teammate die. And obviously this is like your teammate's fault first and foremost, but you should have been here and then recognize, okay, the soldier's taking a lot of damage, start healing the soldier. Because the soldier dies, but she doesn't die that quickly, right? There's actually a lot of time here that you could have been healing. So for me, like if I was healing here, right now I would start healing because I would have seen the helix, see the damage, heal, 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 heal. Like that's enough that maybe the soldier lives there. Granted, she wasn't really taking cover, but like regardless, you just have to play around like whatever's going on, right? If I see a teammate gets injured, right, super, super low, I want to heal them. Correct move to rise here, you're in cover, you're good. All right, pushing now. I think this is okay. I think that there are times where you can get focused down, but I think that right now this is actually okay. You want to be blue beaming way more, right? Just same as the other Mercy. You spend way too much time using yellow beam. I would guess that you spend probably something like 80 to 85% of your time yellow beaming compared to the other player, which is like 95%. That's still way too much. You need to blue beam like almost as much as possible. So you see right here, your soldier's full health, blue beam, blue beam, blue beam, blue beam, blue beam, blue beam. Like you see, like there's a lot of time that goes by. Every second you're holding blue beam, think of it as yourself like building a bar towards winning the game. If you can blue beam 100% of the game, you're going to win this game, like for sure, right? Obviously, you can't blue beam 100% of the game because people are going to get low, they're going to die otherwise, and then you're going to be forced to use yellow beam. But if you can blue beam as much as you possibly can, you will win the game. And I bet, like if we had the stats out there, there'd be a very, very, very strong correlation between blue beam percentage time and win rate for Mercy, right? The games where people get absolutely dominated by a Mercy player are the ones where they have like an Ashe or someone, and the Mercy blue beam pockets them the whole game, and the Ashe just kills everybody all game long, and no one can ever touch the Ashe or the Mercy, right? And they have like crazy, 80, 90% plus blue beam time because they don't under no pressure because the Ashe kills everyone before they get close. So you want to enable your DPS to do that as much as possible. Blue beam way more. Your Ramatra's going to run on the corner here. This is not your job. Like, it's not your job to save Ramatra. You don't have the tools to do so. Blue beam the soldier or the soldier right now to try to get a pick. You see how you're still yellow beaming, right? You know the soldier is not in danger, right, at all. You need to blue beam here. Right? Have to blue beam, right? A lot of time that you could have been blue beamed, you haven't blue beamed at all. Still could blue beam, right? This entire time, nobody else is taking any damage except for the tank, which is not your job to save. You should have been blue beaming that entire time. You're super low now, so now you're playing back. But again, like, if it doesn't really matter. You notice that your soldier's full health and you're still using yellow beam. You need to blue beam, right? Right now, you need blue beam as he walks up there. Because if you see the soldier, I bet he's going to come up here and he's going to use helix right away. Right, he comes up here. Oh my god, you forgot to reload. So that soldier would be dead right now if you blue beamed him, right? Because the extra 30% damage would be enough to have killed the soldier. So that would have been a pick right there if you had been helping the soldier. But regardless, there's no way you can win this fight because your tank died early. All right, we're going to reset. So you notice even over here, like your tank is full health walking up to the door. Like you can just blue beam right now so he builds more ult charge and you build more ult charge too. Okay, following team in. It's fine. You see right here that the Lifeweaver is injured. You should see and hear it on your screen. You need to be healing the Lifeweaver right now. Is that what you do? You don't. Instead, you're focused on trying to keep your beam on the Ramatra, but it doesn't matter. Like your healing to a tank is often functionally irrelevant. You just don't heal enough in a lot of situations where it makes that big a difference compared to blue beaming teammates, right? DPS teammates. You're gonna lose Echo here. You lost your Lifeweaver. Very unlikely you can win here. You should be blue beaming right now, right? Same advice over and over and over again. Okay. And you're dead, and you're going to lose this point. Do you get a contest? I don't think you get a contest. Yeah, you don't get a real contest here. Alright, obviously, like, this is just a tough situation. You're going to see the soldier. You're super low, and you're going to die. Yeah, there's not a ton differently that's going to happen there. So let's focus on second point. I'm gonna stop talking about blue beam right now just because it's so repetitive. Like, just imagine like you are doing yellow beam wrong almost all the time. Like, literally, you need to be blue beaming like 4 to 5 times as much as you are right now. But I'm just gonna stop talking about it and just focus on positioning right now. So we're going in here. Again, obviously, you should be blue beaming people, but like overall position here, fine, right? Blue beam the soldier when he pops visor. Okay, really critical moment. He does like 190 damage a second. If you do blue beam, he's going to do like 260 damage a second. He's going to kill someone in less than a second. You need to be blue beaming the soldier right now. Go up here, right? This is all, you know, okay, that's fine, right? Backline dies, great, excellent. Set up for next fight. Again, default should be blue beam. It's like hard for me to avoid saying it because it's just so obvious, right? You need to keep the echo up. So, Coalescence gets pop. I think you react to Coalescence with Valk, which is actually a good counter, right? Pop Valk, keep everybody alive, great, right? You're just going to float above the battlefield. I think heal here is right call, just to keep everyone alive. But if everyone looks like they're full health, which they are right now, I would pop blue beam, right? They're not actually taking a lot of damage. I think you could blue beam right now safely. But healing is not the worst call. I would not look at your tank. I would not fret about your tank. Like, your tank has a lot of tools to deal with the situation. I would be more worried about whatever's going on over here. Like, your tank is totally fine popping Nemesis form. The Hanzo's not going to lose to the Hanzo. So right here, soldiers in, you heal. I would have liked for you to stay right here to break line of sight of the soldier and continue healing your team. Like, this would have been good. You fly too far to the left, so that forces you to take a lot of damage. Right, breaks LOS. You see the soldier, you're gonna go over the soldier, keep him up. Great. Right, keep the life weaver back up. Yep, good. I don't think you need to be this far back. Like, you should realize that you're winning this fight. Like, everyone's staying alive and people are dying. You can see in the top right that people are dying. You should be playing a lot closer here and getting ready to react versus playing so far back. The Eva Bomb gets popped. You were perfectly fine to just walk away this way, but you decided to go across, which is actually going to force you to take some damage. You would have gone further up the stairs if you went to the right. But regardless, Eva Bomb kills 3. There's nothing you can do about this. Go back on the point. So you jump past, you go for the safest res, which I think is actually a really good call. I think this is an excellent res. This is probably a fight-winning res in this situation. You dodge the diva as long as you can, right? Fly up. Yep, good. I would not drift here. The soldier really should have killed you right now. I think that you would have looked for probably drifting around the corner to try to break LOS of the soldier, because the soldier could 100% have killed you right now. I don't think you want to pop up this side. I think you wanted to pop through and then up on this side. And again, that's like really important. It's Mercy is to learn her mechanic. Like, there's nothing else. There's no other skill parts to make Mercy other than decision making and jump mechanics, right? Movement mechanics. There's no like aiming. There's no like prediction. You have to get really, really good at the movement mechanics if you want to climb as Mercy. Everyone's fine right now, right? I would just blue beam because like the soldiers clearly should die right now. Yep. Dodge a soldier. You heal when you're critical. Great. Soldier finally dies. Mercy tries to res for some reason. You should be blue beaming because he's burning down the Mercy. Like right here, you see how you're still in yellow, right? Just you need to be blue beaming right now so you can kill the Mercy before the res goes off. Now as Mercy's back up, he kills the soldier she kills the soldier by popping mech on top of them. I don't know why Life Weaver is popping ulti here. All right, second point 1. I don't know why you pop Valk here. So this should be very clearly like, hey, this fight's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against 1 with Life Weaver ulti down already. There's no reason to pop Valk here. This is like 100% a panic ulti. There's literally nobody alive on point when you pop Valk, which is a big mistake. That's a huge mistake to waste your ultimate in a fight that you did not need it. Like, it's a 5-on-0, right? Like, even before that, it was a 5-on-1. There's no way that Reaper is going to win. So that's a big waste of Valk, which is going to hurt you. I don't know what this Lucio's doing. This is some bronze console stuff. So soldier's in a fight with the Reaper. I think you could have blue beamed at the start of that. As soon as this happens, as soon as the soldier dies, okay, you're like helping the duel, right? But as soon as the soldier dies right there, fly back to your team because you don't want to get stuck on the left side. See? So you drift over here for too long, and now you need to fly into the Reaper, and then he's going to kill you. So that was entirely preventable, right? Like, that's easily preventable by you if you just go right back to your team at the very start of that. And then this death is really, really bad. Right, because now you're down 2, so there's almost no chance that you win the fight, so now you have to reset. Resetting, great. So, go with the soldier. Yeah, great, blue beam him. Right, stay on the side. Yeah, just keep him alive. Diva comes for you. Okay, this is a problem. Keeping him alive, this is good. Yeah, just be careful. You don't need to walk that close. Yep. Go past him. Great. Alright, you fly back in. Great. Excellent. Everything's good. So, I don't think you need to do this. Like, I don't think you need to go past this corner. I think you can just stay here and just heal everyone. Because you're, like, very safe here. Flying up here exposes you to more enemies, which is unnecessary. There's no need to pop valk here. I knew right away. So, look at this fight, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against 2 people. There's only 2 people right now. And this is a really important part of building Mercy on all heroes. So you need to know what are the current odds of the situation. If it's a 5-on-2, I do not need to pop ultimate. Like, you can't just be popping ultimate whenever you have it. This is a very, very, very big mistake. This stuff is what costs you games. Alright, Diva Bomb gets popped. By the way, when this is going on, you should have been doing Blue Beam right now. So she pops mech, Blue Beam everybody, right? Blue Beam everybody so they kill the baby Diva as fast as possible, and then you can fly out very easily. It's not like this is close, right? It's not like, oh man, I barely made it. It leaves you a lot of time to get out of here. There's no reason that Diva should have been able to remech. Like, get the kills, fine, but she definitely should not have been able to remech right now. Then you come in, you should not be pistoling her. Like, she's full health as Diva. You're not going to do anything. Just heal and Blue Beam your teammates who do way more damage than you. This is a bad... Oh, yeah, I think you're rezzing, actually. Rezzing, I think, is reasonable. I think you're going to res here. You want to go for the tank, which you are, which is good. Wait, no, you did not res the tank. You resed someone that is not the tank. You resed the Life Weaver. Yeah, you should res the tank here. Because you can keep everybody up as Mercy if you need to, but like your Life Weaver's not going to do anything right now. You should be 100% healing the Echo. So if you didn't know, Echo gets ult charge like 6 times faster, 4 or 6 times faster than normal. So she can easily get her remech right now. If you just heal her just a little bit right now, she will be able to get mech back. This is really confusing why she is... Oh, because it actually shows as Echo up here. Oh, that's interesting. When the Echo copy shows us Diva up there. So if you just gave her just a little bit more healing, she can get ult charge really, really, really fast. So look, she's at 1% right now. Look how fast she's gonna get ult charge. 40, 60, 70, right? 77 right now. She gets ult charge so fast. Literally, if you buy her 1 second of time, she gets her ult, pops ult, and then remechs on point, and you just keep fighting for quite a while. So I think that's a big mistake to not recognize that you should have saved the Echo there. You also should have saved Baby Diva right now, right? She's at 79%. I think if you healed through this, I mean, the Soldier Visor's going off, but you're also full health. It's okay to take some damage from Soldier. Now you need to get out. Alright, beats pop, so probably not going to win this fight right now. You need to kind of slow the fight down. Keep everyone alive. Yep, we're good. Yeah, pocket the Junker Queen here. I think that's a good call. So when Diva goes in, you need to pocket the DPS to make sure that she doesn't kill any DPS. The Junker Queen's fine right now. You need to pocket the DPS when the Diva dives. You're just drifting in the middle of the point. This is a bad idea. You should basically never be on the ground level when you're in the middle of a fight. You can be in a ground level when you're outside of a fight, but if you're in the middle of a fight, you should be at least as high in the air as you can, drifting around to make it harder for people to target you in the air and notice you less. So the Soldier here is low. You can see, like, you see how you're healing, like, literally the least important target right now. Your Junker Queen's basically full health and she's a tank. She's very survivable. You need to be healing the Soldier or the Echo here. Now, definitely the Soldier. 100% the Soldier. 100% the Soldier. Heal the Soldier. I mean, look how long it is until you react to the Soldier who runs into this fight, who shouldn't have done that as well, but... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, the Soldier takes 7 seconds to die. That's a lot of time for you to have saved the Soldier, and you did not do so. And then you're gonna die here on the outside. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. Again, very similar tips. If you haven't seen the other Mercy video, I think you should watch it, because like the tips and mistakes you make are virtually identical between the two Mercies. Like, there's not really a functional difference between the two of you. I think you Blue Beam like a little bit more, but not nearly enough as to where it should be. So again, number 1, make sure to understand who I'm supposed to be beaming. Number 2, make sure to use the right type of beam, especially Blue Beaming more. And number 3, try to stay in good positions where I don't die to silly things, right? Try to take as little damage as you possibly can, but also be ready to jump in and react if you need to keep people alive. I would also note, popping Valks in fights that you have clearly won is also a big, big problem that you can correct really easily. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. Hopefully this is helpful.